Hello, everyone, and welcome to ReelQuick. Episode 124 is just me and Cam today, but we got something fun for you. It's been a while since we've entered our movie grid game, and we're gonna run it back. I've prepared a movie grid for Cam. He's prepared one for me. If you're not familiar how it works, it'll become very apparent once we get started. We were going to do our best movie character names draft recommended by Jordan Gag, but unfortunately George and Seth weren't able to join today. So we're switching it up and doing trivia. And on our main episode next week, we're going to be doing that Patreon sponsored draft of Jordan Gag's best movie character names of all time. Because I think it'll be a really fun draft and it'll be better when we have all four people. But instead today we have two movie grids. And for this first one, I will go first. I'll share my grid with Cam. So better on the YouTube version. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, I might try and actually upload the Spotify or the video version to Spotify. So let me know if that's working well for you. And if that's something I should continue doing in the future, or if it's just too annoying. But going to pull up my slides here so Cam can do the grid. And there we go. So we have 9 total grids that need to be filled in here. 3 actors across the top, 3 actors across the side, 9 movies to fill in. You're looking for a movie in each of these. Meryl Streep from down the side from top to bottom. You got Meryl Streep, Liam Neeson, and Samuel L. Jackson. And then across the top, you have Leonardo DiCaprio. Oscars, meaning Oscar nominated, Oscar win, no matter what. Just if they're nominated or won an Oscar, the movie that it was for. And then Colin Firth on the far upper right. Cam, turning it over to you. You can start whenever.
All right. So we're doing movies, you said. So Meryl Streep, Devil Wears Prada.
For Oscar nominations?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, she has. I'm just gonna guess that's right. I literally just put 21 in there. She has 21 different ones.
Okay,
and Devil Wears Prada is one of them, but you could have picked pretty much any movie Meryl Streep's ever been in, and you would have got that one right. So Meryl Streep right off the bat for Devil Wears Prada. 1 grid down, 8 to go.
I can't remember any movies Meryl Streep's ever been in for some reason.
That's funny too, because I was thinking, like, if you would have given me Meryl Streep and say to pick an Oscar nominated movie of hers, I probably would have blanked, even though she has the record for all the most.
Yeah, I'm not my bag's not that deep, but I do know she's in Mamma Mia with Colin Farrell.
Yeah, a little disappointed because you talked so much game about Mamma Mia 2 that I used the Mamma Mia 2 poster because I was like, I'm going to show Cam.
She's not in Mamma Mia 2 though, just a picture of her. I watched it this morning.
Yeah, that's fair.
In it? Yeah, he is.
Colin Firth is, yeah. So it's because what she's like, didn't they kill her off in the second one? Yeah, I'm watching it right now for people listening. I'm halfway through, so I knew she was like killed off or whatever, but kind of crazy to do. I know she doesn't do sequels, but I feel like they didn't have to kill her off because of that.
And then, all right, so now I got to think like Leo's filmography, and I'm just not sure I know it very well.
Can't believe they put her front and center on the movie poster too.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We'll go. Liam Neeson and Leo. So Liam Neeson, I assume, has been Oscar nominated for. I have no clue. Oscar winner. What the hell has he been in that? He's been Taken.
Not a full hint, but Liam Neeson and Samuel L. Jackson have only been nominated each for 1 Oscar. Neither of them have won, but there's only 1 movie that could fit for both those.
Okay, so Liam Neeson, is that Pulp Fiction?
You mean Samuel L. Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson, is that Pulp Fiction? That's what I meant. Yeah,
that is correct. Pulp Fiction is his Oscar-nominated movie.
Okay, yeah, you set this grid up way better than me, so good work with that. And then Liam Neeson. I'll come back to that. Samuel L. Jackson and Leo is Django.
Django Unchained.
Is that the only one, and then Kingsman for Colin Firth and Samuel?
Yep, Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Okay. Liam Neeson and Colin Farrell. I don't know Jack for Liam Neeson.
Colin Firth. You keep saying Farrell.
Colin Firth. Yeah, I know. My bad. It's horrible for Spotify listeners. Colin Firth. I don't know Jack for Liam Neeson's filmography other than Mace Windu. Like I don't think I've seen The Takens. I've seen like Nonstop, which is his like train movie, but I'm certain he didn't get nominated for that.
And you can be pretty sure that Leo would not star alongside him in movies like Taken and Nonstop.
Yeah, exactly. And Batman Begins.
Yeah.
Oh man, all right? So now I got to just think of like Leo's filmography. So Wolf of Wall Street, neither of them are in. I think Django, neither of them are in. Something recent. Don't look up is Meryl Streep and Leo.
There he goes. Got it.
Thank you. Now, damn Liam Neeson. That's a good. It's good one. Good person to put on here because like I know him, but I don't like know his movies all that well. Colin Firth is Colin Firth. I just watched it the other night. Sorry. Is a Christmas movie. Honey, I want to ask Emma.
No, you can ask the audience.
Can I ask the audience? Honey, what did we watch the other night that we don't really like? She might be Love Actually. Thank you, hon. Love Actually.
Emma from the audience getting the right answer. Love Actually, Liam Neeson and Colin Firth.
Great.
That's a great movie for grids. You got like 40 movie stars in it.
I know, man.
Also, I agree. Movie's not that good, and it's hyped up so much.
I don't love it. My mom and dad really like it.
I didn't love The Holiday either. Just watched that last night. Bummed out. These big rom-coms, they just pack in too many people. It's just too much going on.
Man, Oscar nominated for Liam Neeson. I don't know. I'm gonna throw out Taken just as a guess, but you can give me a big X for that. That's not it.
Yeah, that's a big X.
You give
the correct answer was Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. So dumb. Dumb. Yeah. Good pull. All right. Okay. Now I need to get Leo's because I know Leo's filmography well enough, but I think I should be able to get it. So we'll go. Well, of course I say that and I can't think of it. No, that's Tom Hanks. If I can't think of it, I'm going to default to Catch Me If You Can, but not what was he just in? It's not Killers of the Flower Moon. It's not The Departed. Is it The Departed? No, it's not The Departed. It's not. That's Mark Ruffalo on the island. I was going to say Schindler's Island. I can't think of it, and I don't want to hold it up too long, but I'm going to go with Catch Me If You Can just because that's a guess. All right, you didn't have to have X ready.
You were in the right era, but it was Gangs of New York. Gangs of New York.
I've never seen it. We did that for ReelQuick, right?
No, we haven't touched on the ReelTok
Maybe
podcast.
we just talked.
I actually haven't seen it either, but they were in it together. So you got 7 out of 9. You got Don't Look Up. You picked The Devil Wears Prada for Meryl Streep's Oscar nomination, and then she was in Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2 technically with Colin Firth. Samuel L. Jackson and Leo were in Django Unchained. Samuel L. Jackson was nominated for Pulp Fiction, and then he was with Colin Firth in Kingsman: The Secret Service. And then the only Liam Neeson bag you had was Love Actually, Liam Neeson and Colin Firth. 7 out of 9, pretty well done. I'm excited to see what you have prepped for me, see if you have it as delicately laid out, but now I'm nervous. I'm usually on the asking side of trivia. I'm not usually on the receiving side, so I'm excited.
I most certainly don't have it as laid out as you. So I'll share my screen. Window. Let's try it. Okay, so mine has so instead of movies, you're going to be guessing actors for mine.
Got it. Okay, we'll switch up.
So that's a bit of the difference here, and because of that, there's so many. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my camera. There's so many that you have more than one option. So I have the X's and checks. So at the top we have 1 second, sorry. Hey bud, what's wrong?
I love how you got your AI camera set up. I have that same one, but
is it looking around?
You just tap it twice on it, it stops.
I can't. What the hell? I can't mess. I can't.
Just tap it twice. Tap it twice.
All right, cool. Nope. Still okay. I'm
still going. Oh well,
that's fine. All right. So at the top we have a movie or an actor who is in a movie from 2023. So you just need someone who is in a movie in 2023. I think you can get that. Yeah. An animal, an Oscar winner. So that's a winner. A Marvel Cinematic Universe actor, someone who's in the MCU. That is Matt Reeves on the left there. So in a movie directed by Matt Reeves. And then has played Batman. So the animal is like someone who's played an animal in something. So for Batman specifically, I'm gonna have to ask that because there's a few amount of people that have played Batman, or actually a good amount. I'm gonna ask that you give that you give like the specific animal that they played. So I've got the X's and the checks.
Wait, so just to clarify, so animal, this might not be something I use, but would Bradley Cooper be an answer if I'm trying to say Rocket Raccoon, or what are you? I'm confused about.
Yeah. So someone who has played an animal. So Bradley Cooper. Is that what you want? Well,
yeah. Does that count? Because I mean,
No,
yeah, okay.
he plays
Bradley
an
Cooper,
animal. I'll give it to you. It
plays
wasn't what I was
Raccoon.
thinking. I can't even remember exactly. Oh, I remember what I was thinking. But yeah, that works.
Okay. So he was kind of knocked it out, Animal and Marvel Cinematic Universe. 2023, we could go a ton of spots, but I'll just go Dave Bautista since he was in Knock at the Cabin. I mean, technically he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 too, but I feel like it's cheating to pick an actor who's actually in a Marvel movie from 2023. But
I would have thought I would ask for another, but you already used one for Animal, so I'll just accept anything.
Yeah, fair. But I mean, yeah. Anyways, Dave Bautista was for Knock at the Cabin. I could have picked many other people to fulfill that role. Yeah. So Oscar winner that was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, there's got to be a ton. Crap, I don't know. Wait, no. Anthony Hopkins is Odin. He's also an Oscar winner multiple times. I know for sure the father. I think he might have a couple Oscars, but
Silence of the Lambs, I think he won.
Yeah, probably.
That's a toss-up.
If he doesn't have multiple, he deserves to have multiple. So
good pull. 3 for 3 so far across the MCU. The MCU was kind of, I'll be honest, like when making the grid, the MCU was the last one that I threw on there.
It's the easy catch-all.
Yeah, exactly.
So someone who's played Batman.
Yeah, so someone who has played Batman, but also been in a movie in 2023 is
does it count if I pick their portrayal of Batman in 2023 in The Flash? Or is that cheating?
No, I think that does count because that's what I was thinking. So
Michael Keaton or George Clooney works. I think Christian Bale would also work, although the what's the name of that freaking movie with Harry Walling or Harry Melling? I always get his name mixed up.
Yeah. That's a 2023 release.
Right. That came out like on Netflix, like on the first day of the year or something like that. But the Edgar Allan Poe. What the heck was it, man?
It was a forgettable movie.
We're a terrible movie podcast. I actually kind of like the movie a little bit, but clearly not enough to remember the name of it. But hey, I watched 223 releases in 2023. Pale Blue Eye. Yeah, that would also work. There's plenty of Batman we could have filled in there. Mm-hmm. Robert Pattinson. Oh, we could have done The Boy in the Hair and Robert Pattinson. I'm just going deep in the Batman bag to fill out 2023s. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go for that for Animal because Boy in the Heron, he played I mean, he was like a dude inside an animal. Like, have you seen The Boy in the Heron?
I haven't yet.
Okay, so it'd be a little. Well, it's not really spoiled. It's like kind of confusing how to explain what he actually is, but that works. He definitely voices that for the dubbed version.
I'm a little bummed about that because I forgot that he had done that. And so
so was there someone else you're thinking of? I'll try and give it a pull.
Yeah, I'll let you try to find it, but you can go through the rest of the board.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Matt Reeves. Wait, so okay, I keep thinking when I see Matt Reeves, I keep thinking of his movies. So I'm like, what movies won an Oscar of his? But no, it's an actor who's been in a Matt Reeves movie that's also won an Oscar.
Yes, sorry, that one got a little confusing.
Let's see here. All that's in my mind. I know he has more films, but the Batman's just was in my mind, and then Paul Dano hasn't even been nominated for an Oscar. Obviously, Robert Pattinson doesn't have one. No. I feel like someone in the Batman's got to have an Oscar, but I'll come back to that one. So it's an actor in a Matt Reeves movie that plays an animal. So does it have to be an actor that played an animal in a Matt Reeves movie or an actor that's played an animal that also was in a Matt Reeves movie? And it could be a separate role.
So it has to be an actor who was in a Matt Reeves movie. It can be a separate role.
Okay, gotcha.
It doesn't have to be, though, as you saw, like Animal and MCU.
Man, my animal bag is pretty shallow. Actor in a Matt Reeves movie that was in a 2023 movie. This should be easy enough to figure out. Barry Keoghan was a Joker. He was also in Saltburn, so we'll go with that for the 2023 movie of an actor who was in a Matt Reeves film.
Nice.
It's the only one I was thinking that could come to mind, honestly. So we need to get one more to get the tie for you. So someone who's won an Oscar who's been in a Batman movie. So we'll go Heath Ledger for the Joker.
Mm-hmm. No. Sorry. Has been Batman. Sorry, not
been Batman. Got it.
Been Batman. Yes.
Solid. Man, I'm like positive that like hasn't Christian Bale won an Oscar, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to pause on that one. So Robert Pattinson definitely doesn't have one. Did Michael Keaton win for Birdman? Shoot, man, like this is all. So I know that was the year Emma Stone, I think, won for actress. I think Michael Keaton won for Birdman. So if it's wrong, give me an X. But Michael Keaton, Birdman.
Michael Keaton did win for Birdman. That was the
Perfect.
one. That was the one I looked up.
Perfect. All right. So we're tied now, and I'm stumped on these last two, but I think I can get. So then the far right would be an Oscar winner who was in a Matt Reeves movie.
Yeah.
And my Planet of the Apes bag, I've been meaning to rewatch these. It's just not a deep bag. And the only other film that comes top of my mind of his is Cloverfield, and that there's just not an actor standing out in my mind that would have won an Oscar for Cloverfield or ever in their life. So then we got the Batman is really all that's left. And man, Jeffrey Wright, I don't think has an Oscar. Maybe he's going to get one this year with American Fiction. Who else is in the Batman, man? Paul Dano, no. Yeah, I don't know if there's any Oscar winners from the Batman, but I'm pretty blanking on the cast.
The one I thought of is not from the Batman.
Okay. So you know. Is it from the Planet of the Apes movies? That wouldn't help me whatsoever. I couldn't name a single actor in those movies, but is that what you were going for? Yeah.
That's what I found, yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to skip that. So it's an actor who's played an animal. It's in... I feel like Paul Dano might have done some voice acting work. Jeffrey Wright has a nice voice. He's probably done some voice acting work. Zoe Kravitz.
Did you get the animal and Matt Reeves?
No, I don't think I got the animal in Matt Reeves. Okay. I got the animal in Batman for Robert Pattinson. But
okay, yeah. That's fine.
I think I'm going to give up here. I just can't think of anyone. Planet of the Apes franchise was going to kill me here, I think.
I'll give you a hint just to see if you get that last check for animal. There's a person who plays Caesar in the Planet of the Apes. That's a fairly notable.
I can't remember his name, but is it that dude who's like the guy who does the motion capture shoot for like everything?
Yes.
Has he won an Oscar? Good for him. That
doesn't count. No. Sorry. He hasn't won an Oscar. He's played an.
Oh, my bad. He deserves an Oscar. He should win several for his motion capture work. But yeah, I can't think of his name. Isn't he also in the Batman? So he's worked with Matt Reeves multiple times. Yeah. Yep. So
it's Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, that'll hurt. And then the Oscar for Matt Reeves that I found, Gary Oldman is in the first. Is in the first Planet of the Apes movie and has won an Oscar. So that's what I found. I'm sure there are plenty more. That's another one I kind of threw together, hoping it would connect. And then found Gary Oldman. I was like, that's good enough. That's all I need. But good work. 7 out of 9 for both of us. I think we pulled together a good little string there. 18 minutes. That's pretty good episode. I'm shocked those took that long, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, we stretched it out nicely, but 7 out of 9 for both of us. We end up tied on this round. But if you want to see more movie grids from us, let us know. We can certainly try and cook more of these up. It's been months since we've done them, mainly because it takes so much time to prep. Because I remember when that movie grid, like shout out to them, moviegrid.io, I think is what it is. When I saw that because they messaged me when we started doing these grids, like before they even started making their app, they were like, oh, would you mind? Like, we're planning on making this. I'm like, oh, sweet. And then in my mind, I'm like, how the hell are you gonna come up with some like complex algorithm to make it so this all works? Which shout out to them. I'm sure they do a ton of hard work, but then like they use a lot of categories like, any movie from 1970 to 1980 or something. And that's just what you have to do if you want to make these work. Because the amount of permutations you can make to get these all to fit perfectly is just, it takes forever to think of. But we put together these two, worked out pretty well. If you see this video on your Spotify, cool, whatever I tried worked and it's uploaded, and let me know if you want me to start uploading all of our ReelTok Podcast and ReelQuick Podcast as videos. If you don't see a video on your Spotify, something's clearly gone awry, but go to YouTube for the full effect here. But hopefully we talked our way through it, but this is definitely something that permits itself more to videos. But we're going to do our best movie character names draft, like I said, on the ReelTok episode 69, I think is our next episode on Monday. But as Cam's camera is just going haywire now.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to mess with it, but I think I got it.
That'll do for ReelQuick episode 124. We will see you tomorrow with our review of Swiss Army Man. So use your night tonight to watch it so you can be prepped for the episode tomorrow morning. Peace out.